Welcome to Shine Movement Space. Let's decompress our bodies today with this 25-minute stretch routine. I hope this helps you find some space and leaves you feeling lighter in both your body and mind. Find a relaxing place to set up your mat, and then let's get moving and shine together. Hi everyone, I just wanted to remind you before we get started today that if you have tight hamstrings, you might want to grab a pillow or a cushion or even some yoga blocks to sit on for today's routine. It's going to help to release the tension on those hamstrings, and this whole routine is about decompressing. So find yourself a pillow or a cushion if you need to give yourself a little extra comfort, and then let's get started. Okay, we are going to get started cross-legged here. I just want you to take your neck, dip your chin towards your chest, and give a few half moon, half circle rolls, ear to shoulder. You can close your eyes, just start getting into the movement, getting into your body. Feel what that feels like on your neck. Letting go of our to-do list, letting go of the things that are on our mind, and just moving. All right, come to center with your neck. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. And I want you to think, instead of pushing forward with your hands, think of a nice little slight lift up, elongating your neck, decompressing your neck. Lifting up, sitting nice and tall through your spine. We're just going to rotate side to side here. Rotating our spine. Getting some movement into those vertebrae. Little rotations. You can close your eyes if that feels better for you. Thinking nice and long as you rotate. Nice, and then come to center here. We're going to dip our neck forward, closing our elbows, and then stack it up nice and tall and long. Dip your neck forward, closing those elbows, stretch behind that neck slightly, and then stack it nice and long. As we dip forward, I'm thinking of lengthening with my hands. And then as I open, I'm also feeling that gentle stretch as I stack my spine. Dipping forward, stacking nice and tall. Dipping forward, stack nice and tall. Let's do one more like that. Dip forward, stack it nice and tall, and then let your arms float down. This time we're going to involve our whole torso in this. I want you to round your torso forward like you're holding a beach ball, like your stomach, abdominals are pulling towards that spine. And then I want you to tap your fingertips behind you and open your chest slightly, like you're shining your heart towards the ceiling. Round that spine, dipping backwards. And then tap your fingertips behind you, reach your chest forward, your heart forward. Round your spine. Open that heart. Kind of like you're shining a necklace onto the ceiling. Rounding forward. Opening up. And let's do one more. Rounding backwards. Lengthen, open, and stretch. Good. Come on up to center now. Sitting right on top of your sitting bones. We're going to reach one arm up and over to the side. And then we come to center and roll our shoulders up, down, and back. And other side. Stretching towards that side. And then we come to center, shoulders roll up, down, and back. Dipping, lengthening through the side of our body. And then center, shoulders roll. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Come to center, inhale and exhale. As we lengthen to the side, we keep that sitting bone on the floor, so try not to let that hip pop off the floor, and roll those shoulders and dipping side and roll those shoulders. Beautiful. Let's extend our legs in front of us now. Soft knees. If you need that cushion, remember, just sit on top of that cushion if it makes your hamstrings feel a little more relieved. And then we're going to bend one knee, flexing that foot. So my foot is flexed on the bottom, and stretch it. Bend and stretch. We're going to think of sitting nice and tall on top of our sitting bones right now. So we're trying not to lean too far back. We're bending and stretching. Good. We're going to add on to this. Bring your arms towards the side. As you bend your knee, rotate your torso towards the side and then center. Rotate and center. You can keep your arm extended long in the back. I just need to bend mine a little bit because I'm close to the wall. Rotating that spine, thinking nice and tall towards that knee. And rotate, reaching long and tall. And rotate. Good. On the next one, rotate towards that knee. We're going to stay in that rotation. Bring your arms down and find a nice, long, tall spinal twist here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Looking over that shoulder, inhale and exhale. Nice. You're going to let that front knee that's bent fall open. Swing that back leg around. So back knee is bent, front knee is now bent. We're in kind of a Z-seated position. Lean back onto your hands, support yourself behind you, and then just shift your hip forward and back. So this hip here, forward and back. Releasing that hip flexor, stretching that quad muscle, forward and back. Getting some movement into that hip joint. And if there's a spot that just feels like you need to stay and stretch, that's feeling good on your body, do so. Do what you need for yourself. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. You can lean further back if you need to, just slightly. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Put that hip down. Come on top of your sitting bones. We're going to extend this leg now behind us. Front knee is staying bent. Back leg can straighten if that's comfortable for you, or can have a slight bend. I just want it as elongated as possible. Good. And then we're going to slowly dip forward, stretching out that opposite hip now. Inhale and exhale. You can choose how low you go today. Inhale and exhale. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We'll take one more deep breath wherever you're at. And then inhale, stack your spine nice and tall. Sitting on that sitting bone again, you're going to rotate backwards. Opposite leg is going to swing forward to the side. Here we're sitting nice and tall on both of our sitting bones again. Inhale, reach side. Exhale, stretch that inner thigh. Stretch that side body again. Good. And then let's come on up. Inhale, reach long, long, long out of your torso, out of your hips. Stretching towards the side. Finding that length. Releasing that tension. And then come back up center. We're going to bring our elbows in front of us. I want you to round your spine forward. So we're thinking rounding forward, reaching your fingertips in front of you, setting your elbows down if you can. On the next inhale, we're going to lengthen our spine and straighten our arms. Inhale, energy out through the crown of your head. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. You can start to crawl your fingertips further forward if that feels good for you. Inhale, lengthen. Nice and long. Long spine, long neck. And then exhale, round it over. Last one. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, round it forward. Good. Let your head hang. You can sway your torso side to side slightly. Breathing here. And then come to the center and stack your spine up nice and tall, crawling those hands back in. Roll those shoulders down and back. Swing that leg back in front of you. Flex your foot and let's start switching our legs again. We are back in the center. We're going to do the other side. So bring those arms out to your sides and then rotate towards that knee and come back center. Rotate towards that knee, come back center. Rotate towards that bent knee. Spine is nice and long. Hopefully one side of your body feels a little bit decompressed already. We're going to go to the other side. So on that next bend of the knee, stay on that opposite side and stretch that spine long. Spinal twist, spinal stretch, lengthening, feeling like that upward spiral through your spine, looking over that back shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. From here, this knee is going to fold open. This front leg is going to bend backwards behind us in that Z sit position. We reach our fingertips behind us, and then we lift that hip and then lower that hip. So you're pressing into the floor with this back leg. Lift that hip up and then lower it back. Getting some mobility into that hip flexor and some length. Press, lift, and stretch, and lower. Lift and open and lower. And then if it feels good, you can keep that length. You can reach those fingertips further behind you. Bend those elbows a little bit. Feel that stretch through your quadricep. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then we come back on top of our sitting bones here. I want you to extend that back leg nice and long as it can comfortably extend. Rotate towards that front knee, that front bent knee. And then walk your hands in front of you. We inhale and exhale here. Inhale. You can choose how bent this knee is, if it's closer to your body, if that feels good, or if it's further away from your body. This is feeling the stretch where I need to stretch in my body. So you do what your body needs. Inhale and exhale. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath here. Slowly walk your hands in, stack your spine nice and tall. This back leg swings around towards the side to the diagonal. Front knee bends in. We're sitting back on top of those sitting bones. We reach out, up, and over, and stretch our inner thigh, and stretch our side body again. And then reach out to come on up. Think nice and long, long, long as you reach out, out, out before you fold over. Lengthening through that side, making sure that hip is grounded. Trying to keep that arm in line with the ear. And then come on up. Walking your fingertips forward again. We rock forward. We drop our elbows and round our spine. We straighten our elbows and lengthen our spine. Back to this one. We round our spine, drop your elbows. We press down through our palms, lengthen our spine. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine, drop your elbows. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Kind of making a wave with our torso. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Heavy through your head. Lengthen your spine nice and long. And last one, round your spine. Breathe here. Stay low. And then slowly start to walk your hands back in towards your body. Stack your spine nice and tall. Beautiful job. Let's swing our legs towards the side here. Reach our feet in front of us. Nice tall spine. And then exhale, roll on down to the mat. Bending your knees as your back finds the mat. Bring your feet pretty close in towards your glutes, towards your bum. Let your arms find a goalpost position. I know it might feel weird, might feel tension if your chest is tight. Breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Feel heavy into that mat. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Let it go in. Inhale. On the next exhale, engage your lower abs and start to peel your spine off of the mat into a bridge position. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time to the tops of your shoulder blades, and then exhale. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Slow and controlled. Start to feel the space between your vertebrae. So exhale, curl it up. Slow, slow, slow. Feel the breath in the back of your rib cage. Feel the space you're creating, and then inhale and exhale, slowly roll it down. One vertebrae at a time in that middle of your back. Really feel that length, and then set your pelvis back down on the mat. Inhale here, exhale. Engage your lower abdominals, start to engage your glutes a little bit, rolling up that spine, pressing into those heels, one vertebrae at a time. As you're up here, I want you to take your elbows and start to draw them closer in towards your body. And then we're going to bring them back out to goalposts and lower our bum. Exhale, lift your bum, draw your elbows in. Feeling that opening through your chest. Lower your bum, elbows back to goalposts. Kind of feeling like a snow angel a little bit here. Couple more of those. Exhale, lift, elbows come in. Inhale, lower, elbows to goalpost position. 90-90. Exhale, lift, elbows come in. Inhale, lower. Good, let's do one more. Exhale, lift it up. Elbows come in. Stay up with your bum lifted and outstretch your arms. Just stretch them overhead. Reach your fingertips nice and long. You can even raise your shoulder blades. I'll allow it. And then exhale. We're going to set that spine down one vertebrae at a time. Feel that length. Feel nice and long. Let your legs extend out too. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your neck even long on the mat. So if your chin is lifted straight towards the ceiling, kind of think of tipping it just a little bit longer towards your chest. Inhale. And exhale. You can either roll towards your side and press yourself up. You can stay here if you'd like. Or last option, we're going to add a few roll-ups. If you would like to today, we're going to inhale. Exhale, arms are going to circle down towards our side. Our chin is going to tuck. Our fingertips reach forward, rounding our spine forward, and then stacking nice and tall at the top. Open chest, open heart. Exhale, curl back off of your sitting bones, one vertebrae at a time. Arms come overhead. They're going to circle around. Inhale. Exhale. Scoop and lift. Stacking your spine, rounding forward in that C curve, and then finding that length in the center. Let's do one more. Exhale, curling on back, chest and heart stays reaching forward, and then we let it find the mat. Circle your arms. Exhale, scoop and lift. Stacking, reaching your spine forward, and then stack nice and tall. Feel that length you created. Very nice. Come back to a seated position whenever is comfortable for you. Close your eyes. Take a few shoulder rolls up, down, and back. We're going to inhale, scoop your arm up to the side. Exhale. Let your hands find your heart. Inhale. Feel your heart beating beneath your fingertips. Exhale. Let it all go. Think nice and long. Inhale. And exhale. Let your eyes float open. Let your arms float down to your knees. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back. I hope you feel a little bit less tension. I hope you feel decompressed. And I hope that your body and your mind continue to shine. Bye. Sincere thanks to you, my friend, for being an important part of the beginning of this channel. Every view, thumbs up, subscribe, and encouraging comment increases connection and really does help this space to grow. Please consider following if you haven't already. I appreciate your support and I hope you'll join me again.